Hey Gemini, what you up to, you awesome mutable air sign? You, how you doing? It's me, Archer, and I'm gonna grab the rest of the family over on Instagram, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in. A little bit of an Archer spaghetti reading for the, going into the third week of December. But it doesn't matter when this reading found its way into your algorithm, and you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit or a lot of bit. Perfect timing as always. What's up, Joy Myth? Thanks for coming in. Good morning. What's up? It's a Serenus Life. Hi, can I call you Sarah, or is that not your name? Serenus Life. Hello. What's up, Cappy Go? Rohama in the house. Thanks for coming. Hi, Josie. What up, girl? What up, Rice? Thanks for being here. Hi, Patty. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it to it, Gemini. All right, whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, I will convey it across to you. But don't worry, when you're with me, you are ultimately and definitely protected. I'm your ride or die. Got your back on the crystals. That was a hidden spinny hug. The deck tried to jam, but then Gemini is kind of like, no, it's okay, Archer. I'm fine. I'm Gemini. I'm always fine. Nobody cares. I care. Hold the phone. I mean, Victoria's here in TikTok. All right. So we literally have my favorite Spice Girl showing up. What's up, Victoria Beckham? How you doing, Posh Spice? Oh, Posh Spice was so awesome. Anyways, come here. Gemini, come closer. I'm going to spinny hug you. Don't worry about the intro. I'm Archer. You're Gemini. This is a tarot reading. Come here. I'm going to grip you up. And when you're hiding that you need the spinny hug, that means it's going to be a 14-second long hug. That's going to be like, hey, Gemini, it's going to be okay. And you're like, thanks, Archer. Then when nobody's looking, I'm going to pick you up and start spinning you around. Your donkadonk's going to fly in the air. You're going to start giggling. Why am I hearing the honky tonk, the donkey donk? Anyways, but you're going to start giggling. Your hair's going to blow in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave for my fellow Gemini drivers of Jeeps. All right, you might start feeling a little bit better. All right, so if you need to come back anytime, come on back for a spinny hug. I got you covered. All right, I am a Gemini, Mars, and a Mercury, so I'm on your side. That's why I love reading for you, Gemini. Gemini, that was kind of Gemini. Like, you got any more of them spinny hugs? Come on back. All right, so let's tap in and tune in. God, I want to know why Gemini needed a spinny hug, please and thank you, and why Gemini feels like they have to, like, no, I don't need a spinny hug. I'm fine. All right. Let's see what we got on this. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Because I love reading for you. Because I don't got a rainbow unicorn it with you guys. I can just keep it real. You know, you're like, Archer, just give it to me straight. And that's why I love reading for you. So let's do this. You ready? Ready, Shells? You ready? Let's go for it. What are you up to, darling? How are ya? All right, Gemini. Here we go. 2 shuffles. Let's do this. Ready? 1 and 2. Here we go. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. 4 of Pentacles. You're like, not my business. Now I'm somebody into music, because now I'm hearing Macklemore about popping tags and stuff, or something about a thrift store resonates. Maybe somebody just likes thrifting, you know. Hey, I know you too. Hi, what up? Hold on, I don't got my glasses on. What's up? It's your king. Hi. 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the Knight of Cups. Your love life's just getting started. Something's getting ready to take off. The Empress is who gives those ideas that, come to fruition. Something that you've worked on maybe over the past 9 months even, that starts to come forward for you. All right? The Empress brings her dreams into reality, even if it takes time to give birth to those dreams. Okay? Something about kids might even be involved for some of you guys too. All right? The Queen of Wands, though, hidden behind the 4 of Pentacles, there's some kind of like a going with the flow type of an energy coming your way. Okay? So I'm going to see what's up with that. And thank you guys, too, for the awesome Christmas presents, Christmas cards, and for us making it to 100,000 subscribers. This is a strong family here. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I wish I could make posts of all the thank yous for the stuff from the mailbox and the stuff here on the channel. But instead, stay tuned, because we are going to be doing the telethon style question and answers. All right? No super chats required as the thank you. All right? So let's dig in. Let's go. The Fool card. Ooh, something's getting ready to take off here. The 4 of Wands. No way. That came out in that same spot for Aries. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries, or there's more messages in the Aries reading for you. The Magician, that's you and Virgo. Leo's here with the Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles for Taurus. That leads right to that 3 of Swords. And that's wild. Because when I was setting up TikTok and I was setting the camera up so that it was in the right perspective, changing that toggleable feature so it doesn't mirror the cards, I originally was going to use the Rockstar deck, and it came out with a 3 of Swords. And on TikTok, I'm like, oh no, we're not going to use that. We need a better energy. And so I picked a different clarifier deck based on the Wheel of Fortune that came out in the Goddess Tarot. Okay. So the thing about that is that whenever I see a card, it's all signs. Even this was like, I'm like, oh no, we don't need the Three of Swords to show up, right? The Three of Swords, when I see a card, I just got chills down my back on this one. God's like, when that card needs to come out, it doesn't matter which deck you pick up, Archer, you're going to get that card. All right. Now, remember the Three of Swords is a noun, person, place, or thing. Doesn't always have to mean somebody cheating on you, you know? This could be a hyper-independent streak, a lot of indecisiveness, overthinking, Libra energy. It is an air sign. So we'll get details to find out before we just go start pointing the fingers at people. You know what I mean? Because you had enough people in your life that have pointed the finger at you and blamed you for everything anyways. That's why you don't do it to people, because you Two of Pentacles know what it feels like to be everybody's scapegoat. You know what I mean? All right, let's dig in and find out. Could be dealing with an Aries, because you got two Aries cards right out of the gates. Then you've got Capricorn is here, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, and Libra so far. It's a lot of air energy. But the Fool card is like something getting ready to take off, or a change in energies that makes you feel more like happy and excited, more optimistic, right? Because the Fours talk about rewards in the case of the Four of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Twin Flame. In the all signs that we did yesterday, I did pull the Four of Wands for every sign except Aries. So some of you guys could be dealing with your Twin Flame or on the Twin Flame journey. And big confirmation if you're seeing the repeating fours, or you're born on the fourth, or a life path number 4. Okay. If you're not seeing the repeating fours yet, you'll be seeing them in the week ahead. That'll let you know what point in the Gemini timeline you're on. Hope that makes sense. Okay, let's dig in. The Aries energy is real strong, and the excitement too. So let's see what we've got. Some of you guys are born on the 4th or the 24th. Your person is. The 1st is here. The 7th is here. The 6th, the 17th too. Yeah, I just mentioned the 6th, and the 6 of Swords comes out. So this is starting to see things from another perspective. It's like you're just stressed out, right? Trying to keep things together for the holidays. And it's like your patience and your budget are starting to get stretched really thin. And you keep trying to think of like an optimistic way through it, trying to stay happy, stay on point, and yet it's becoming rather frustrating. Page of Swords, you are tired of learning lessons, right? And so the way here is that it's like on top of all the other things you're working on, changing your life, King of Pentacles, working on maturity, balance, getting stability. I don't pull money as much off of this Pentacles about as I do emotional maturity. Some of you guys could be on the verge of one of your Saturn returns, and you're having a change of mindset as a result of it. You know, 7 of Wands and the Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. It looks like you've had this tower after tower after tower energy for a while now. That's been leaving you feeling kind of anxious and like unsure what the future holds. Maybe even asking God, like, why does this keep happening to me? Why does this always happen to me? Right? 9 of Pentacles to the World card. It's like you're fine on your own doing you, but to have them in your life would be a nice compliment to it, right? I don't pull that you require having somebody in your life to be happy, but the stability with the King of Pentacles would make you feel a little better about things, right? Especially for those of you dealing with a twin flame, with the Chariot coming out, Cancer energy, and the World card. Nice. This is getting ready to move faster than expected. Something about baseball or professional sports may even resonate to you, all right? And I am seeing maybe something about daycare, somebody works in daycare or something. The child energy is really strong with this, even the Fool card coming out. But with that World card, Gemini, the thing about this is that on top of everything else you're working on and changing for the better in your life, you're also working pretty hardcore on manifesting your person in, aren't you? I dig this because it's like you're not making money moves, you're making life shifts in the week ahead. That's boss type moves. I like it, Gemini. You're going to come out of a very anxious time with this Chariot and the World card and just know the direction you want to go for your future. All right, Cancer energy. Some of you guys might even be Gemini Cancer cospers. 5 of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the King of Wands. You know, maybe some of you guys are like for some of you guys that looking for a new job or a new location, wanting to change for work, or you're dreaming of moving in with somebody. Ooh. Okay. But it's like the thing on this is it looks like the biggest and the best incoming change of your life is going to wind up revolving around your love life. 5 of Wands on that Empress with the Chariot to the World card. Leo Taurus vibes pretty strong. All right, let me get just a couple extra cards on this. Nine of Pentacles is back, and the Fool. Okay, we're full circle on your energy. We've gone Fool card is the first card out to the Fool card right here. And when I get double cards, that's telling me that's God saying, hey, Archer, you need to scry a little deeper in here, okay? Somebody has a tattoo of like a bird or an owl. Something about the owl might resonate to you even more so than just a tattoo, all right? Even seeing like owls or something, all right? And I don't know why, but looking at that baseball player keeps, I don't know, I'm thinking of tacos. Something about tacos, like maybe somebody works at a taco truck or a restaurant or wants to open your own food truck or something. I don't know. Interesting. So the thing about this is, okay, to get back on that tower, the repeating tower moment stuff, okay? Maybe some of this just connects into the energy, but remember in traditional Rider-Waite, the Fool is depicted of taking a leap from the tower. Somebody's nickname is Taco? Whoa, that's specific. That's cool. And I can't change the title into a clickbait title. We don't do clickbait here anymore. God came down to me and told me that. It was before your reading last week, Gemini, that God's like, we are 100,000 subscribers and this familia is 100,000 people strong. We're on a higher level. We're elevating along with the Earth's frequency that's elevating. This thing being a whole year of number nines and years of closures, it's not about like purple gang mob style cutting out people. It's a death of a mindset. The entire earth is elevating. The frequency is changing. It's the death of the male and the female narcissist. That's the energy that's being closed out. The devil is coming to the end of their journey. God wins every time. Going into 2026, the female and male narcissists out there are going to realize their bit is so last cycle. It died, right? The thing on this is that the stuff on this coming, it's like, okay. The Fool card is the new beginnings and taking the leaps from the tower, right? So for those of you who've been in that energy of like, why does this keep happening to me? Why does God hate me or is God's forsaking me? With this Fool card, the creation of a living being in the Shadow Biblical Tarot deck, God, I'm only giggling because God is saying to you, who? Okay, remember, I'm just a speaker box. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, no and then. Dude, where's my car? But the thing about this, God's saying to you, like Gemini, remember that time that you said, and I quote, I just want a whole new life, right? Well, God did hear that, but God's saying, I can't give you this whole new life if everything stays the same, right? Some of you guys maybe even have lost a home or lost a job as well as your love life being rough in 2025. With that year of nines that we are currently in right now, for those of you that follow numerology, the nines are your completions and closures in order to bring in new people, new cycles, new mindsets, right? The thing on this is it's coming out of a predictable mindset that's been upsetting you. It's kind of like, I'm thinking about a biblical verse. I'm thinking about Romans 8:18. Maybe you or your person are born on the 8th or the 18th, or somebody's a life path 8. But in Romans 8:18, it was where Paul considered that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that'll be revealed onto us, right? So the thing about it is, it's emphasizing that this tower moment that you've had like on your mind at the focus point for a while now, I see clarity comes in that in the week ahead. And for you guys, it's either going to be via word of mouth or through digital media, okay? That you guys will wind up, you'll find out why this all happened, okay? And with two Fool cards and the Chariot, Cancer and Aries energy on this one, cardinal energy that leads the major shifts, the major arcanas. Some of you guys have strong cardinal sign energy in your chart, all right? Either Cancer or Aries or Libra or Capricorn, okay? But it's activating. So the thing on this is that the clarity coming in through this way, like either word of mouth or the grapevine, just digital media with some Page of Swords vibes, the outcome is going to be far better than what you could have imagined. And it will all make sense for you here soon, okay? Things are just getting ready to get started with that Fool card and the Chariot, where I see you actually coming in to a much more happy, exciting, optimistic energy, okay? You're going to be feeling more like, I'm excited about this. I want to see where this can go. It's like I've been born again. It's like I feel rejuvenated, you know, going forward into it. It's going to feel very different than how you've been feeling throughout the bulk of 2025. And I love that for you. Some of y'all could be born on the 1st or the 11th, the 4th, 14th or 24th, the 9th, maybe the 19th or the 29th. 14th and the 22nd is here, also the 26th. and maybe even the second or the third. Okay, but let's see what's up with your person. All right, let's get into the love department. I'm being told to let you know that a sign for a Gemini is personalized license plates. You're seeing a lot of personalized license plates, chariot energy, something about the car. No, seeing a lot of out-of-state license plates, okay? It's license plates that are not from your neck of the woods and being like, yeah, there's a lot of out-of-state plates around me right now. Or however that works in the other countries, you know what I mean? But that's a sign, all right? Either the personalized plates or a bunch of repetitive out-of-state plates, all right? Hey, Jeanette, what up, girl? Hey, Abby, what up, Abigail, darling? How are you? Okay, Magician, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus, could be another Gemini, maybe a Virgo, or a Libra. All right, so give me a little bit of vibes, because this Magician card on the Knight of Wands, the Leo Virgo vibes, it's kind of like they were forcing you to Seven of Pentacles do things that you didn't want to do, right? Death card, something needed to change. The King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords on the Three of... Wow. The Magician on the Magician, the repeating cards, things are starting to sync up for you two. The Magician on the Magician. And here's God throwing one more right at me, being like, Archer, remember how at the beginning of TikTok you said, oh gosh, no, not the Three of Swords. I don't want to use that deck because of that card, right? God's like, here's another Three of Swords, Archer. You can't ignore the elephant in the room. For you guys, it does seem like this was, they're like, they never just loved you for you, right? Like forcing you to do things that you never wanted to do, Three of Swords, while never just loving you for you. The second sword in the Three of Swords seemed to be the biggest Three of Swords obstacle here for you too, right? They had a way of belittling you into submission. Strong Libra energy on that. Let me get some more cards on it. I don't want to just grab and assume on this one. Knight of Pentacles on the Magician. So the thing about this, though, is that, like, I think some of you guys had to do a lot of the work on yourself from the traumas and the dramas that were in this relationship, right? Because it's like you had to, like, fight to be seen or to be heard or to even be taken seriously, right? Eight of Swords. And you felt stuck as a result of it because the way that they were going through this, like, you had an Eight of Swords fight to be seen. And for some of you guys, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Temperance, and the Three of Cups. Some of you guys maybe even have had to do like somebody, this like triggered some childhood wounds for some of you guys, like not being seen by your parents, not being seen by your family growing up. And it puts you at a point, like in the beginning, things were really Three of Cups fun. Some of you guys planned to be married to this person, or you were married to this person. And it's like, the thing about it is like when things got serious and they couldn't take things seriously due to like needing to do work on their emotional maturity in order to be like at your level and ready for a serious Three of Cups relationship, right? They were at a point here that they had to level up to be on your level. Okay? That's what they've been working on. However, with two Magician cards, it's like two groups of Geminis. For others, maybe there's also like this other person in your energetical sphere. I think, now don't take this the wrong way. Hear me out on this, Gem, because I think this Three of Swords is actually on your side of the fence. And no, you're not a player. You're not cheating. No, none of that. What I'm pulling off of this is why this was such a prominent card. Some of you guys could be seeing repeating threes like 333 all the time, or waking up at 3:30 every morning and don't know why, or somebody's an early riser. Here's the thing, because on this Three of Swords, okay, is that it's like some of you guys are working to break free from this troubling relationship in order to like go towards and enter into a good one. Magician card on the Three of Swords, right? So it's like there's this other energy in your energetical sphere that might have you curious. Because like some of you guys are trying to like break free from a very Three of Swords troubling relationship in order to enter into a very Three of Cups happy relationship, right? And so it's like this person kind of makes you feel better, but there's something very big and very taboo different about it. So let me see what's up with this. Libra energy is here, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, more Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, some of you guys could totally be dealing with a Cancer. There's strong Cancerian energy here, but there's also Virgo, Aries, Sag, a lot of Pisces, and some Scorpio. Aquarius too. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but man, it's the part of their chart that's interested in you. Okay, 6 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Hanged Man, and the 8 of Pentacles. So you guys do kind of work well together, or some of you guys work together or in similar industries, or you're going to be in it with this person. But there's something here that's really like, this person does kind of make you feel better. Ace of Swords to the Hanged Man. Like, maybe there's a little bit of occasional flirting, but not much. It's not going anywhere fast, which makes you a little bit nervous about like how to proceed, right? But then you got this one person that don't want to let you go or doesn't want to let you leave, and they got a way of manipulating the words to try to suck you back in. But then you got this other vibe over here with this other magician that's kind of like checking all the boxes, except for the fact that like there's either like a massive age difference or difference in upbringings, something my Sag grandma would have said, from opposite sides of the tracks. That sort of a vibe, right? Difference in race, religion, something big that like it's the like maybe the way the upbringings or the difference in mindsets were, that you two are just like different. But that's also what you're finding as the most interesting thing about them, right? Let me get a little bit more on this. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You guys are so peanut butter and jelly. And with the High Priestess, they're interested in you too. This is trying to ignite your spark and a little bit of your faith for love again. You know what I mean? With the Ace of Wands, this is like a little spark that just takes off so the shuttle can launch, which I love the space shuttle conspiracy, because the Challenger conspiracy says none of those astronauts were on the thing when it blew up, which is awesome because that means all those astronauts are still alive, living somewhere in the United States, just enjoying their best life. It's cool. Thanks, Buzz Aldrin. So you like this person, but there's such a drastic thing between the two of you guys that it's like, what would everybody say? But you really like an Ace of Wands. They kind of, with the High Priestess behind the scenes, they like you too. They're digging the vibes you're putting down. The Two of Wands. It's like you're coming to one of those great decisions, right? It's like a choose your own adventure reading a little bit. Because the thing about this is that you guys are at a point that you two are different, but that's the most interesting thing. Here's an interesting thing. One of you guys is extremely shorter than the other. Or for some of you guys, it's like the girl is taller than the guy or something. And like, so like the girl's like, I can't wear heels around her. There's something taboo that like one of you guys is worried about, but the other one doesn't care about. The other one's like, that's actually one of the coolest things about you. Oh, with the 6 of Cups. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. For some of you guys, like maybe it's a bit of like 6 of Cups. One of you guys has kids already and is like nervous of like, oh, the other person's not going to want to deal with that, right? The ready-made family. Oh, I don't like that word. Robert, I don't like that phrase. I know, right? But it's kind of like, okay, even it's that. Okay, if it is that, the person that is nervous about, oh gosh, the other person's not going to like me for having kids, the other person is like, that's actually one of the coolest things. I totally dig it, right? 6 of Cups. So hold on, there's something else deeper into this one. This is complicated, right? If anybody asked you what's going on in your love life, you would just look at them and go, it's complicated. But there's an interest here. Hey, Gabby, what up, girl? What you up to? Jackie in the house. I missed you. What you up to, Gabby? Spinny hugs. Limitless, my OG buddy. What's up with you, girlie? All right. I want a little bit more on this because for some of you guys, I'm thinking it's like maybe you're dealing with somebody who's been through a really bad breakup or a divorce or something. Let me see what I'm pulling. This could be a whole nother group of Hierophant. That's the card of marriage. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. That would be closing the door on a marriage. That would be a divorce or a breakup, and triggering the King of Cups for self-journey. 10 of Wands. That leads to real love with the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Okay. So the thing about this is on this one is that like you do know God brought this person into your life for a reason. You're totally aware about that. So they do seem to, however, because of this, the King of Cups, that's the king that turns the cup of love inward, the card of self-love. This person, like, they're just more cool, easygoing, go with the flow. The age difference might be a part of that, or just a difference in life experiences, because this is a very deep emotional connection. The King and the Queen of Cups is an emotional love bond. That's some real unconditional love. Cancer and Pisces energy on this one. You guys are going to wind up married. So for those of you that these parts resonates, children aren't the problem. The previous relationships aren't. This person just like, they don't have those bad vibes. They've already been through their dark night of the soul and their awakening. So it's not that they're quiet or closed office. It's kind of like they're just this person gives off the dude vibes, right? Is in the Big Lebowski. This person's just a dude. Or for my male Geminis, this would be one cool cat. Okay, you got one cool cat. Oh, Leo energy, right? So the thing about that is King and Queen of Cups. This here is the thing. They're not the pushy type as a result of their past ego deaths and their shadow work. So the energy is right that either one of you could shoot your shot here, and this rebuilds both of your guys' faith and trust and love. You still wind up married. That's the beautiful part. This is just getting started. Ace of Wands, closing out the old cycles, and Ten of Wands, because you guys work well together. This is wild. You guys wind up with the Nine of Cups, prayers being answered. If you guys have done the prayer, it's coming in for you, especially those of you that, with the Two of Cups and the Star card. Your healing is done. Dishes are done, man. Right? Pauly Shore movie. Steven Tyler PJ. The Eight of Wands. This is already moving. You guys are already talking. It's already a thing. It's already to happen. In the week ahead, you're gonna start smiling again. People are gonna be like, "Geez, Gemini, why are you so happy?" And you're like, "Well, because of that really taboo relationship I got, where it's either your twin flame has returned and they've done the work and they're ready, or you go in a new direction in this really taboo relationship that just goes Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. Either way, you can't lose. It's a Six of Wands. So here's what it is. Regardless of if you're a Gemini that's waiting for the past person to return, having done the work, they do, Six of Wands. And if you're a Gemini that's going in this new direction, it works out, Six of Wands. It's just a matter of when do you want it? New person, a little faster to get to fruition. Past person, twin flame energies, just takes a little bit extra work, right? But as we go into the new year, you guys are going to know with that Hierophant that you're heading the right way to walk yourself right down the aisle with them. I love it for you. Just being here to love tarot reading, you're destined to have love in this lifetime. It's meant to be for you. That's beautiful. Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't be interested. You'd just be like, nope, just give me the work. Just give me the spiritual guidance. It's in your energy, all right? I love that for you. You or them could be born on the 7th or the 17th. The 11th is here, the 1st and the 15th, the 28th, the 18th, the 10th or the 20th comes out, the 2nd and the 22nd, also the 13th, the 16th, and the 15th, all right? For some reason, I keep seeing I don't know why, but I keep seeing like 28th on repeat. Or just repeating 2s and 8s make connection to the reading. But this is neat because this is going to be able to be a love going forward that you can trust after they've closed out their cycles too. And they've walked away from the narcissistic vibes. And the new player, you don't even know, right? Because you can't tell the players without a scorecard, baseball reference, right? The new person, they've already left the stuff behind them. You're like, I'm just waiting for their mask to fall off. They don't have a mask. They already took care of it before they met you. I love it. It's forward moment. It's the whole reason the mirror's smaller than the windshield. Gemini, I love this for you. Claim this thing down in the comments. We got to manifest it for you. All right. Please hype and like the reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me too, you can scan the QR code up here. Use the link in the description. It takes you to the Archer link tree. That's where you can book your sites. Check out my interviews with the Tennessee Highlighter, Natural Voyager, and more. My original song that's used as the intro for all signs, I Miss You. It's available there as well. So just check out the link tree and Page of Swords as much as you like. And remember, too, that this reading will resonate to any placement of Gemini in your chart, too, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you pretty fly for a Gemini. Gemini, you're going to be giggling about this, too, in about a week or so. You're going to be like, well, life got really good. I know. Come on back and let me know, because I'll give you good spinny hugs at that point. All right? So until next time, I'll see y'all later today for the next edition of Cards and Coffee. See you tomorrow for Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And until then, check out the All Signs too, with some good stuff there too. Anyways, until next time, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Gemini. See you later.